Welcome friends to Do We Rise. Today's topic is, if you want to rise, let us see the exhaustive discussion over this topic. First of all, in order to rise in life, what is that we have to understand? The fundamentals and basic things. The fundamentals and basic things we are supposed to know that who can rise first of all. Who can rise? Who has that knowledge to know that we have to rise? Because a child cannot rise. A child cannot think of rising. A person who is age old, maybe 70 plus, cannot think to rise again. Maybe their thought process will be limited. Then who has to rise? What is that the situations which are permissible in a life, in a lifetime, for every person to think of, to think about? What is the purpose of life? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why? What is the purpose? This is a fundamental thing. This may lead to even philosophical thought. We are not going into that side, that angle at all. Why I am here? Suppose if I am here, then what I have to do? What am I supposed to do? How many people are thinking that why am I here? What am I supposed to do? Suppose if I am supposed to do something, if I am supposed to do something, a particular work, then how I have to do? Then we have come today to see why, what and how. Now if we go into the subject, as I said, who has to decide in respect of taking a small decision that why am I here? Who? At what age? What is that? Who is that person who has to think? A person definitely should have some ambition. A person should definitely have something to achieve in their life. A person who has to live separately, not from the society, inside the society, but a different style of living, a head of the society. Somebody should see him and follow that, yes, he is the inspiration for society. Then what is that which is lingering in our mind in order to make us, in order to take us towards a particular destination, a particular travel? What is it called? What is it called? What exactly do we name it? That this is what I am supposed to do. This is what has to be prepared. This is what has to be done. This is how I have to plan for doing something like this. What exactly is that? When you are in 5th class or 6th class, you will be knowing that this is what is the society. Slowly the subject matter and the social matter and surrounding matters will be going into the mind. And also nowadays the latest technology and internet service is also giving abundant information to the children of that age. Now we will also see, after crossing that age, what is that at 10th class student is thinking to go. In order to rise in life, it has become necessary for them to think about to go which side, which way, what subject, what topic they have to take, whether they have to go for a plus 2 education or some board examinations or some vocational courses. So what is that they are supposed to? Some technical side education like polytechnics. So these are all so many ways and avenues are available after 10th class. Then after the 10th class, let us assume that a particular education has been completed. Then what next? What is next purpose? Then you have to go for either degree or some professional course. Degree or a professional course. Thereafter, master's degree or super specialty or PhD. When we are thinking of this in the form of education, then after the completion of education, what is next? Then choosing for some career, because all these educations will lead towards a career, towards a particular line of profession, towards a particular line of service. In those events, it is very, very clear in our country that either you can go to executive side, that is choosing highest ranks of UPSC examinations like civil services or any other services conducted by state service commissions and banking service, railway service. Like this, there are many categories in respect of the executive services. Other than the executive services, a profession of doctor, a profession of engineer, a profession of a legal service, or many more services are there. All this can be chosen, provided if you have completed that education. Suppose one person is uneducated, he did not get the opportunity to study also. He is not much socially, or his parents were not in a position to send him to the school or could not afford the fees structures. If that is the case, if this person in society, what is the way for him to think? Suppose at a very younger age, somebody has got joined in a mechanic shed after completing some third class or fourth class. Whether life is ended as a mechanic. Likewise, there are hundreds of examples where many people were not, but the education was not in their reach at all. We have that section of people also, that category of people also. Are they not eligible to think in respect of raising in life? Every person who has a thought process in their mind that why am I here? If they question themselves, if somebody tells them that this is how is the life is been given, this is what is the chance in the life is given, definitely everybody will think about life. Everybody will have their own process of making a U-turn in their life, that which direction I have to take, where I can take off and fly. That is what is called rising in life. Now, two categories of persons we have seen. What about the third category? He has everything. He has good money source. He has everything, He got good education, but finally he failed. He's a dropout. Then for them, what is that we are giving solution? We have seen a person who is very much eminent in their education and got achieved something in their life, wanted to rise in life. In addition to that, we have also seen the persons, those who were maybe coming from a very poor background, or the education could not be achieved by them because of the circumstances. Now we are seeing the circumstances, everything is there, but the person is failed. What is the option left? What is the choice left? Suddenly one day he will also get a thought, no, I have failed anyhow. Now I realized I want to come up in life. There are hundreds of examples. In all categories, in all the three categories, whatever I told now, there are hundreds of examples in society, in the world, that what is the height that they have reached today's date is remarkable. Is remarkable. Why it has happened? How they could achieve that? What is that they did behind it? Is something very crucial and critical analysis has to be given to that in respect of why did they rise? What is that which made them to rise? Suppose just by sitting here, if I say that no, in the discussion of friends or in the discussion of some gathering, I want to do this, I want to do this. Having aggression and expression will not serve the purpose unless there is no planning. Unless there is no planning, having a decision, a decisive thought will not serve any purpose. The planning should be implementable planning. The planning should be made in such a way that it is get implemented. The implementation is in your hands, it lies with you. You have to implement your own plan. The plan implementation requires your working hours. Your working hours are also very crucial in respect to achieving the planning. Now let us come back that what is that we are supposed to plan? What is that you are supposed to do? And why should you do? That is nothing but, great people said, you must set a target, you must have a goal in life. What is that goal definition? What is the definition of a goal? What is setting up of a target? I can't target to go to moon. Maybe it may be achievable after 40 years or 50 years. I am not sure of it. Some things are impossible, some things are possible. Whichever thing is possible, which is already done by somebody else, why not me? Why not me? Why can't I? Even while doing something which is targeted by me, which is achievable, I can also do some experiments in that and make something creativity, something creation in that. Then how to achieve? Now first of all, let us try to understand that three categories we have taken. There are many more categories of persons. Those who are living in the society have reached to the very highest extent in their lives. It is not a lecture which has to understand. It is not a lecture which has to understand. It is not a speech which has to understand and listen to it. It is something related to our own makeup. What is that I have to make me up? What is that I have to make me up? That is making up. What is that I have to make up? Who will listen to this? A person who is listening now will definitely make up in their life, because you have that will, correct will to become something in your life. That is why you are listening today. Whatever is the situation is not always permanent. The situation is a temporary instance where we only take it into the mind and think about it, multiply it and feel tensed about it. That is not permanent. Any situation which has come across to you has not come to stay, it has come to pass. The situation will go on. Nothing is going to be there. Whatever you did for you, whatever you will be contributing, your all efforts for your own development is nothing but you are making up yourself. You are making up yourself for your contribution. Let us understand one small seed we have sowed. And if we see it after 10 years or 20 years, it's a big tree. You can stand under it, you can take shelter under it. Likewise, what is that we are doing? How best we are putting our efforts? Some people will say that hard working will fetch. Hard work. I have to work hard. I have to really understand everything. I have to work hard and come up in my life. Yes, I understand. And somebody also will say something else. What is that? That is called smart work. Working smart, not working hard. Hard working also will fetch. Smart working also will fetch. Smart working may be according to the par with the development today's date, what we are experiencing in the life in respect of this digital world, this virtual world, this world which has got abundance opportunities to everybody, including you. Now let me define a new theory. A new theory is hard work is over, smart work is over. A new theory, what I want to call is mind work. A mind work will make everybody work. A mind work will make everybody work. Make a person to work for you. Make a person to work for you. That means you are also giving better employment to the person, and you are also growing in much higher, faster speed than others. What are those things which are essential and necessary to make ourselves into a disciplinary way of procedure of life? A disciplinary way of procedure of life which takes us to execute our planning which has been decided by our mind. The mind which is unseen, which cannot be seen, which is making me to talk, which will also make you to do, is ultimate. That is what is the creation today's date, whatever we are seeing. We have not seen this activity in our human society when in the Paleolithic age, that is old Stone Age, where humans used to use big stones to kill animals and they used to feed themselves. Then Little Stone Age, then Neolithic age. Brain was there, human beings were there, but the thought process has developed day by day. Today's date, the gift of our ancestors by way of development of mind only. They might have also worked hard, they might have also worked smarter, but it is all result of the mind which made them to think and execute and give it to us in the form of a gift today, which we are supposed to take. We have the right to take everything, whatever is available in the world. We have a right to take. We have to only go smarter by using our mind and get it. We will try to see elaborately in the coming second part in respect of what is that we have to achieve. What is that if we give training to our mind? What is that if we give to our mind and instructions and deciding of what to do, how to grow, how to rise in life? We will discuss in the coming session. Till then, please take care and please do like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to their channel. Bye-bye.